Glad to have you with us from Charlotte, North Carolina, Jerry Richardson Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the ECU Pirates and the Charlotte 49ers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, Reese. I spoke with the 49ers head coach pregame. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The 49ers ready to kick it away first. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So East Carolina's offense will go to work first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And the Pirates want to move quickly.
This one, knowing they were going to see some tempo, they've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Pirates will punt this one away. Now on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Charlotte's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes Jordan Marshall. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
On On the move, it's Howell. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Leaves it with the back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got a little. Here's a little room there. He'll go out of bounds. Right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The 49ers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Marshall. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. And the 49ers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll pull it down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running inside, it's Montgomery. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Williams throws to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the ball left his hand.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on down. Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The 49ers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a first down. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him.
There's a creep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here's Williams to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they rep this play every day in practice, 50 times? Simple hitch route. Quarterback puts it right on. Receivers just got to finish the play.
Myers on the move. Pulls it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Play fake, Williams. Rushes on him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run. Then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's the heat. And it's a sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see his zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up with a massive fumble recovery.
On the run, it's Marshall. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll run play action. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
You're welcome. That's what the defensive line just said to the secondary. Ball comes out quick, inaccurate. Why? Because we're getting pressure on the quarterback right away.
It'll be 3rd and long. The hand to the running back. They stop him at the 23. Good pickup, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Run in the red zone. It's Howell. Maybe a creep. Headed to the end zone. And he walks. The score. Touchdown, Charlotte. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been...
Makes the grab in their space. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pirates. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Using his legs, it's Howell, fighting off the defender. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Run inside. It's Alexander. Maybe some room here. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Hoffman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg and rolling out. On the move, he fires. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky Lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On third down, he drops to throw. They're setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Montgomery. Tried to find a seam for more, but a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Throwing, Williams. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the counter. Runs through a tackle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll ain't on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. This rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short? He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Boston. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Will, wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy. They called PI on the offense this time. Just enough time for one final play of the half. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes it past the marker. Finding some room. And he eluded the deep. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Knights.
I'm going to help him. This is Billy. I can help him. Okay, what's the name?
Cruz, C-R-U-Z. And last name is Russick, R-U-S-S-I-C-K.
Date of birth?
10/19/97.
All right, that's really precious.
Thank you. Bye.
this offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. Saw it on that last drive here at the end of the second quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the second half. The defense needs to start making adjustments.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports desk. We begin with a look at Missouri taking on the number 8 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone as this group looks to stabilize its season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. Now over to your game inside Jerry Richardson Stadium.
The Pirates will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They opened this third quarter on top, and they've built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running into the open space. Got a little grass. Major gaps in that. And he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run to guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Picks up the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain. The 49ers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down. At the 16. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Run inside. It's Gray. Quick step and go. Touchdown, East Carolina. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Williams gets it to him on the screen. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
On the move. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the 49ers have it with a 1st and 10. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
To the air on 2nd down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Here's Williams to throw. Fires on the move. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Pirates will line up to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
here on the Charlotte 49ers sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do...
There's some room. Got enough for the first. Spinderella. And he'll ramble to the... before he's finally knocked down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown shot. And this crowd was eating it up.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Williams. This time it's complete. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Going for the big play. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Right on target this time. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Williams. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. DB's right up on the receivers. Williams looking for a man. Got his man on the right. He stopped just inches short. Had a good catch. Tried to get it in, but was denied. Wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, ECU. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Now on the option. Quick toss. Got enough for the first. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. With the first down, they'll put it in. The 33. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Calls his own number. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Could be an outing. Past the 20. Touchdown! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the Pirates sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They're dealing with a second and long. Williams. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down from the gun, Williams. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Here's Williams to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Throwing right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's fourth and long. Like, it's one thing if it's fourth and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
He's taking a deep shot. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Going to try to get it himself, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And that is how we will wrap this one up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really